Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to be installing a truck horn on the 6500 HD due to it came with a very weak horn. I don't know, they took it out of a passenger car, but it's horrible. If you know anything about these 45, 55, or 6500 trucks, the horns are just horrible. So I did find this HS55 Zero truck air horn. It runs about 75 bucks. I'm not looking, to make any statements. I just need a good horn, so I did not want to spend too much. And I'm just curious, for under 80 bucks, can you get a decent truck horn? So I'm going to be installing that. I do have it on a bracket here. As you can see, the hardest thing about this is not hooking up a few negative and positive wires. It's actually mounting the unit. This little stupid thing took me a day to cut and weld, and so I could mount it easily. All right, so here's the diagram. So this is going to be the compressor. You're going to come off the compressor positive. You're going to ground the negative, positive, the fuse box, your switch running to your positive battery. The number 7, the only thing that's confusing is the horn button. So from the original horn that I have mounted up front, I'm going to have to tap into that. And then from that to the actual horns. All right, so let's get started. We've seen the diagram. All right, guys, so I started my wiring. I'm putting my end pieces, my fittings on here. And I did put the switch on the bracket itself to make it everything together and accessible, easy to get to if I have any problems. Threw some silicone on it. Even though it says it's waterproof, I just want to make sure nothing gets in it. Then this wire is going to run to my battery. And yeah, the diagram shows. The only thing I don't understand is going from the switch, as I'm going to the switch, going to the battery. Why from the battery to the steering wheel? I'm thinking I have to come off the horns because there's already wires from the old horn. So I think that the positive wire from the horn connected to the existing wiring underneath the truck. I don't think it needs to go to the 12 volt positive side on the battery. I don't know why the diagram shows it like this, but what I'm going to try to do is go straight from the horn to the wires that are already there, previous wires from the old horn connected to that, and that should, the horn should work. So we'll give it a try. So the reason I'm mounting them like that towards the back is, and in theory, is so water doesn't get inside the horn when I'm driving down the road moving forward. I don't know if that's going to affect the sound with them facing back. I've seen a lot of different mounts, facing down, facing towards the passenger side. I'm just going to do it this way again. This is just for having a horn, safety reasons. That's the reason I'm doing this. I was not able to find a loud aftermarket horn, just to mount up front. They're just not loud. They're real shitty. So I'm going with this, and kind of curious to see, what 80 bucks gets you. All right, there she blows. There's the horns. So next, I'm going to bring out the bracket. This is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt because it's so heavy trying to bolt it up at the same time. I'm going to have to prop it up with something. But the compressor will sit right here, and I will continue the video and show you what it looks like. All right, so here's the original hunk. It's horrible. All right, here's the train horn, the new installed. And that's the compressor kicking on. So I've been out here all day and I have not heard it kick on. That's the first time I kicked on all day. So it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. So thank you on joining me on this video. Stay tuned. I'll have more videos out. Thank you and have a great day.